there. It's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. And this is another reading for the beginning of November 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless. So anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there could be messages for you. I want to thank all of my new subscribers and welcome all of my old subscribers as well. Make sure if you haven't subscribed that you hit that the subscription button, like, share, subscribe. Also hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified of all of my upcoming content. Okay, so Aquarius, calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity, please, for the greater good. That's too many. We'll put those back. What else do we have for Aquarius? One card. One card, please. Let's just get one. This is for the overall oracle. What do we have? So when I was getting your cards ready, there we go. When I was getting your cards ready, the song that came on shuffle, oh, I like that. The song that came on shuffle for you, Aquarius, was Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum. It's like that old, it's like an older song. Spirit in the sky, spirit in the sky. Anyway, I feel like there's a lot of you waking up, getting more interested in spirituality, not so much religion, maybe, but spirituality, and opening up, waking up, basically, broadening your mind. This talks about when I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When I lay me down to die, gonna go on up to the spirit in the sky. So that's for those who subscribe to God, or there's many religions that talk about spirits in the sky, of course, but it's like the others, the unknown. Where does your soul go after your earthly, your time on earth has passed? So, and it's interesting because it's kind of a conundrum to think about, sort of like a labyrinth, and this is the top card that fell out. What else is really interesting, I just noticed, because the bottom card is Star. And I thought that was interesting because in tarot, the Star card is the card of Aquarius. It talks about healing and hope. And also can even talk about, somebody who's like a star, full of hope, full of inspiration for others. But this is card number 12 and this is card number 21. So it's like 1, 2, 2, 1, mirroring each other. So labyrinth means raising your energetic vibration and enlightenment, just like I was saying. I feel like many of you are starting to wake up, to open up your minds to, spirituality and, what is beyond the 3D, enlightenment, right? And then the star card energy is the silver energy of a star brings good luck and serendipity. Serendipity is one of my favorite words. I love it. It means fortunate accident. So, we'll see how this plays into your message. What do we have for Secrets of the Witch, please? Okay. Hail the crone. Witches revere every age. You will be maiden, mother, and crone. The witch wants you to know that you are perfect at this moment in your precious life. So hail the crone. I feel like I could be talking to crone, crone age witches, which would be like, those of us who have, or I say us, I don't have grandchildren yet. I'm more like the mother. But like those who have grandchildren who have lived life, whether you have kids or not, those who have gone through life, have, learned the lessons, endured the battles, you're wise, you're knowledgeable. And if you're not the crone, then this is talking about honor those who have, honor your elders, honor those who have come before us, honor and respect. And that no matter where you are on the wheel, you are perfect at this moment in your precious life, which I love. Okay, so we're going to be doing the Celtic Cross. I haven't done this in quite some time for your sign, so I just started doing them for all of the signs, and then I feel like you guys like this pretty well. If this is one of the spreads that you prefer, then make sure you hit the like button there, or drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius, please? One more. Okay. Energy going into this is the Knave of Swords. The Knave of Swords is the Page of Swords. Pages are younger energy. This could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or either you or they have the sun more strong in their chart. But this is someone who is like looking to get a message. Pages are messengers. Now, if it's not somebody that's younger than you, they could just have like a younger energy, like childlike energy. I'm feeling very inquisitive. So this is somebody that could be asking a lot of questions, looking for answers for something, trying to find something out. This also can be spy card energy. So somebody like spying, trying to get information on someone. Whether that's you spying on somebody else or someone spying on you. Take it as it resonates. All right. What do we have for the overall situation for Aquarius? Spirits, what is Aquarius overall situation, please? Thank you. Ten of Cups, happiness. Like this talks about, so cups are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with one or have that somewhere strong in your chart. You don't have to. But this talks about, wish, like ultimate fulfillment, happiness, home, marriage, family life, right? And I feel like this is what's on your mind. This is what you seek. This is what you desire. This is what you're trying to maintain. The Ten of Cups. Now, what's crossing this? What's crossing this for Aquarius? What's crossing the Ten of Cups? Oh. The Seven of Swords. What the hell? This is like the happiest card, and this is like the most deceitful, mischievous card in the deck. Total polar opposites here, you guys. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Somebody has been sneaky. Somebody has been deceptive. Let's talk about this for just a second here. It's like somebody's trying to do something to hinder somebody's happiness. Looking into records, looking into papers, trying to find out information on another person. This also can be like theft, cheating, lies, just very scandalous behavior. The Seven of Swords is basically like anything bad that you can think of, that's what it is. So whatever this situation is, it's hindering this happy home, happy life type of idea because it's being tainted by the Seven of Swords energy. Whether that's you instituting the Seven of Swords energy or somebody in your world, in your picture, that's bringing this upon you. I just heard cursed family. There could be like a curse in the family, or somebody has cursed you, or something like that. Or maybe you're trying to curse somebody else. I'm not trying to freak people out, but there's that. All right, what's above this situation? Let's get more information. The World. So that's cycles, endings, and beginnings. For some people, there's like the world at their fingertips. They have a full life ahead of them. This could be somebody that you have on your mind. Somebody like living their life or wanting to live their life. But like I said, I feel like there's somebody that's trying to hinder that happiness, that happy home, happy life, free will, being able to go out and explore the world and do whatever they want. What's below this? Oh, and I was going to say too, so this is the world is about cycles, endings, and beginnings. So it's like there's some things that are ending and other things that are beginning. And I feel like there's somebody that's trying to hold that back. What's below the situation for Aquarius? What's below the situation? What is below the situation? Excuse me. The Queen of Swords. So I feel like that's you. Queen of Swords is somebody who's very wise, knowledgeable. You know, she knows what she wants and how she's going to get it. And she knows this because she's very experienced. She's been through the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs through life, the experiences, right? And it's like when she makes up her mind, she will not change it. I mean, sometimes, but very rarely. And not saying that she's not compassionate, but she doesn't necessarily rule with her heart or emotions. She uses facts, logic, and wisdom, okay? So it's somebody definitely who stands in their power as it pertains to communication. Very good communicator, you know, very good with business. All right, and on top of her game. So I feel like that's you, and you're working on this happiness. You're working on this, you know, these cycles ending and beginning and just having the world at your fingertips. But there is deceit, there's theft, there's some kind of heavy, very heavy energy that's crossing this situation. It could be legal, could be, hey, get out of there. My cat just was stealing chips out of the chip bag. It could be legal, it could be anything. Somebody's trying to find out, like, it's like very mischievous spy type of energy. What is Aquarius walking away from? What is Aquarius walking away from? The Emperor, Aries. So Aries is, it's like a father figure. It's the most masculine card of the deck. Something significant could have happened on October 31st because there's a calendar here and that day is marked. So we just had that. I mean, this is, you know, you can use this particular deck at any time of the year. It's just interesting because that says October 31st. So the Emperor, like I said, is like an Aries. You could be walking away from an Aries, whether it's male or female. Aries is, or the Emperor is someone who, he typically gets his way when, like, all the time. And if he doesn't, he throws a fit, right? Because he's the Emperor. But he's typically very fair in the way that he rules. He's king of all kings. He's got, you know, all elements within him. Just trying to think. Oh, so there could have been deceit with this Aries, with this Emperor, whether it's an Aries or not, with this Emperor type of energy in the past. Okay, it could be recent past, it could have been years ago. But there's some type of deceit or theft or held back information that's clouding this energy, clouding this information here. This situation. I said information. There could be information that's being held back. That could be it. Okay, what is Aquarius moving towards? What is Aquarius moving towards? What is Aquarius? Dang. Okay. Just going to move these over so I have some room here. The Knight of Swords. So we started out with the Page of Swords. Then we have the Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, And now the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who's trying to deliver a message but can't find the right words. So this is really weird, but I am feeling like there's somebody who wants to deliver a message, and it has to do with something that was held back, that was kept from someone, that was maybe potentially stolen in the past, or destroyed, or mishandled. Just take it as it resonates, because everybody's situations are a little bit different. We're on different timelines. But whatever this was is keeping somebody back from ultimate happiness. It's holding them back. It's like something that's owed to somebody. It could be like inheritance. It could be savings account, or some type of money, or yeah, I'm hearing like bank accounts, like stocks, trades, bonds, things like that. And somebody's trying to find the right words to write this letter and get this message to somebody. There's lots of, notice she's like got crumpled up, drafts all around her, and she's trying to find the right words. Whether this is an admission of guilt, or telling the truth to something, or bringing to light something, she's sitting down trying to figure out the words. Now, for some of you, this also could be somebody, maybe yourselves, writing like a letter of, like an offer letter. It could be a letter of any kind, whether it's an offer letter, bringing somebody on board for work. It also could be like a resignation letter, or something like that as well. Let's go further. How does Aquarius feel? How does Aquarius feel in this situation? Somebody could have found documentation that like makes you realize that like something that you thought was one thing is something completely different. Like, as an example, you're taking over a family business or something, and you find hidden tax papers or some kind of documentation. You realize like, oh shoot, this situation is worse off than I thought. So then you start hiring people, and you start writing letters to find help, to get help, or to remedy whatever this paperwork was that's hindering your situation from ultimate happiness and having the world at your fingertips. Maybe you're taking over the company from like a father figure, like the Aries, the Emperor, right? All right, so how does Aquarius feel in this situation? How does Aquarius feel in this situation? Okay, that fell in reverse. So it's the Chariot, that's Cancer energy, but it's in reverse. So the Chariot is typically somebody, it's like fast-moving action and being able to go from point A to point B. It can be your travel card. It can be have to do with actual transportation, but it's in reverse. So I feel like somebody's kind of like halted from doing what it is that they maybe want to be able to do. Like, say they wanted to travel, maybe that's being put on hold temporarily while the situation kind of gets situated and handled. You could be dealing with the Cancer. What is the actual situation? What is the actual situation? Like, somebody just feels like they can't do the things that they wanted to do. So the actual situation is the King of Wands, which is good energy, especially if this is kind of like a business-related situation or finance. The King of Wands is actually a very good business person. They're very passionate about what they do. They put their heart and soul into whatever it is that they are working on. Wands are passionate energy. It can be passion towards a person. It can be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, or like a hobby, passion project, that type of energy. And when you're the King of Wands, like you rule it all. You know, you take over. You. What I love about the King of Wands is while they're very good in business, they're very good at finding the next biggest thing, like having your thumb on the market, you know, trade, stock market, or technology. Like, what's the next best thing going to be that could help you in a situation, right? Now, if it pertains to relationships or like romance, it could be passion towards a person. If platonic, it would just be like a passionate friendship. But romantic, it would be, you know, like if you're single, the King of Wands is somebody who has a lot of suitors or could have a lot of suitors. A lot of people are after him. He or she is very good looking. And, you know, what do they call it? Like the Bachelor, basically, right? And if you're married or taken or in a relationship, then you're just like a very passionate, attentive lover. Okay, very charismatic, you know. All right, what are the hopes and fears of Aquarius here? What are the hopes and fears of Aquarius, please? Hopes and fears of Aquarius. I'm going to look at this, but it looks like it fell in reverse to me. Oh, okay. So it's the Two of Pentacles, and I feel like it fell in reverse. It looked like it fell in reverse. And that just means that your fear is that you're not going to get a handle on the situation. Because the Two of Pentacles, if you see her, she's like looking at a recipe, trying to figure out the right ingredients. And that's just like anything. You have to have the right ingredients, the right recipe in order to make something work correctly, right? Now, anybody who cooks knows that in cooking, you can be experimental and put like a dash of that and a pinch of this, and it still come out okay. Baking is a little more tricky because it's like science, and if you put too much baking soda in something or too much baking powder in another thing, like it will not come out the way that it's supposed to. You have to have the right ingredients. Now, it's in reverse, and this is, again, hopes and fears. So, you know, your hope is that you're going to find the right recipe, the right ingredients to this situation. Your fear is that you won't, and that this won't be balanced, and it won't happen or it won't work. Don't let those fears get the best of you, because underneath the deck you have the energy of a star bringing good luck and serendipity. And I feel like as you get through this labyrinth, this situation, all through this information, trying to figure out, you know, what it is that you need to figure out in order to make this work, you're going to be raising your energetic vibration as you come to this peak of enlightenment to figure out the situation. So let's see what the outcome is. Okay, so Two of Wands in reverse. One more. One more for Aquarius, please. Okay. One more for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Okay. There's that Knave of Swords again. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands, it's in reverse. The Two of Wands, when upright, talks about courage, but it talks about having the courage to use your lessons from the past in order to be able to move forward in the future. It's in reverse. So either someone's not paying attention to lessons learned in the past, or they're purposely not paying attention to lessons of the past. Why? Because of the world. Because times have changed. What they're looking for, we've got the Knave of Chalices. That's the Page of Page of Cups with the Page of Swords. Water and air energy together is very wise. It's deep intuitive thinking. It's finding solutions, but also like using spirituality as a way to find those situations, which is where I feel like you're raising your vibration to enlightenment. Like you're opening up your mind to bigger answers. You're finding solutions through spirit in the sky, like the song. You're not relying on the good old days. You're not relying, because times have changed. The world, cycles, endings and beginnings. Something has closed. Old business practices, old thought processes, old relationships. And now, I'm hearing as the world turns, like that old sitcom, daytime sitcom. Or drama show, whatever it was. I don't think it was a sitcom. Regardless, it's, times are changing. And so somebody is looking for solutions that are going to emotionally balance and move something forward. So you're in the process of searching for these solutions. It's that spy energy, looking for something, looking for answers. You could be doing doing a lot of tarot, but also finding what emotionally fulfills you and what's the best way for this to work for everybody. Now, what I also like about the Page of Cups can also talk about like new beginnings, such as like, it can even signify like pregnancy or birth, but if applied to business, like if you're not pregnant or not, you don't have that around you, it could be like a new business or a new project or putting new energy into something. It's like, what was I going to say? Like second generation, third generation type stuff. Like each generation, each cycle with the world, and it's like there's new blood that's put into it, right? That's what this is talking about. And it's just this new blood searching for these solutions, to be able to communicate better, to be able to move things forward better. Now, underneath the deck is interesting because, again, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's the Five of Swords. I like it. I'm going to say right now that whatever the situation is, whether I really feel strongly that this is more business related or money, finance related, but there could be romance or relationships involved. However, what I'm trying to say here is there's going to be a victory. It's going to be hard earned. It's going to be slow moving. Nothing worth anything is ever easy, ever, right? So it is a process. But we have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is a bittersweet victory, right? And I say bittersweet because notice there's like a person first place and there's like second, third. And third place right down here, she looks bitter as fuck. But second place, she's like, I got second place. Like, at least I placed. It's the attitude of gratitude, right? First place, of course, you're victorious. This is basically saying you have to beat out a couple people in order to get to the top, right? Sometimes you may know those people. They may be your friends. They may be your family. But it's like sometimes you have to give a little tough love in order to get the job done, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. Ultimately, that's what you will do, is just, make the decisions that you need to make in order to rise to the top. So I do see victory, but it just could be a little, a little painful. Behind that, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is planting the seeds for growth, for prosperity. You plant the seeds for the apple tree. It grows into a beautiful tree and starts delivering beautiful apples. It's a seasonal thing, right? And then behind that, we've got the Four of Pentacles, which literally talks about growth, taking into account everything that you have, what you still need, and, building on that. That's my take it to the bank card, right? So, and this just tells me that it will be a slow moving process, and then we've got the Page of Pentacles behind that, which is you know, a message usually having to do with money, pentacles, and whatnot. So it will be hard work, but I feel that it will be successful. You will have, you know, good luck and prosperity that comes along. Now I understand the Hail the Crone card. Whether you're dealing with a male or female, it's like, again, respect your elders and everything that they know that came before you, but also we're in a new world, okay? You're going to have to make your own decisions. Some of them will be tough decisions, but I think ultimately as you seek these answers and you seek solutions, you will come out on top as king. It's like, I feel like something's being passed from the emperor to the king, right? It could be empress to the queen, whatever. Take it as it resonates, male or female. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just a matter of balance. And so you take it as it resonates. But I like this. It's just, it will be some hard work. Okay, so let's move forward and get some more oracle messages for you. I have been trying to make these reads shorter. I get so into it, right? And I want to tell you guys everything. So, if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can contact me with my information below. I am opening up personals all throughout the month of November. And if you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, I have all of that information below this video in the description as well. Okay. Ooh, I like this a lot. So underneath the deck, we've got number 42, organization, purpose, planning, efficiency, now come to me so easily. So somebody could be 42 years old. But, you know, I looked down at the Seven of Swords card when I saw this, and it's like, you know, this could be, the Seven of Swords could be just like misorganization or disorganization. It's like somebody needs to get organized. Somebody needs to take into account everything that's happening here and fix some things. Get organized. Top of the deck, we have energy. Number 13. Some people hate the number 13. It's one of my favorite numbers. A light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. So Spirit is calling for you to have energy, because this is going to take a lot of energy to get through. What you're taking, like what you're embarking upon and putting on your plate is going to take a lot of energy. 1 + 3 = 4. 4 talks about stability, foundation, like the four corners of an actual home or apartment or office building, any kind of dwelling. But it's, you know, it's about structure and getting organized, right? Also, something significant could be happening on the 13th of this month coming up. Yeah, I like it. All right, now let's get some Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. It's like good energy. I feel like you could be kind of frustrated just at whatever this is that you found out, but you're taking it head on. And this is talking about raising your energetic vibration. So it's like, if this does feel heavy to you, like it was feeling at the very beginning, if it feels heavy to you, raise your energetic vibration, which is why I feel like you're looking to the spirit in the sky. You're opening up to spirituality to get you through all of this, which is a really smart thing to do. I'm telling you, like, if spirituality saved me from burnout, saved me from depression, you know, kept me on my path. Lord knows my path. I'm still pulling myself out of some major heavy stuff, y'all. But if it weren't for spirituality, I wouldn't be here today, you know? I wouldn't be helping others today. And that ultimately, I know, is my path, right? That's all I want to do, is help other people get on their path. Woo. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got aloe vera, soothe. So you're going to find the solution to soothe this situation. Aloe vera is an amazing magical plant. It's been around since the Egyptian times. It was revered as, I forget what they called it, but it was like one of the most mystical plants that they used. Cleopatra used to use it on her face to tighten her skin. Obviously, they used it for sunburn and keeping their skin moisturized out there in the hot desert. And the great thing is this is the type of plant that you can keep in harsh conditions. I've got several of them out, and I live in the desert, so I've got several of them, and it multiplies. Like they grow pups all the time, right? So it's a very abundant type of plant. It also helps with stomach, like if you have stomach aches or ulcers, you can create an aloe vera juice that you can drink, and it helps with that as well. What is wrong with you? My cat is having the, what do they call it? I forget. But he's freaking out right now. Usually he's doing it at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I prefer this. Anyway, patchouli, purpose. What you're embarking upon is with purpose. I love this card because everything that you do, you should do with purpose, right? Should. Not everybody does, but that's what gives meaning behind things. And so I feel it makes sense with the King of Wands energy. It's very passionate, purposeful energy, and that is the current situation, right? I feel like you're finding the true purpose behind this, or recognizing the true purpose behind this. Therefore, it's giving you the energy to get organized, to figure out solutions for this, and to move forward, to soothe the situation. I love your read. I really did not know what to expect. The last one I did is for Pisces. If you guys even dare to go take a look at that one. Yeesh. All right, what else do we have here? I love this. This is very enlightening. Aquarius, one more. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have number 35, Seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon heaving chest. Give into its alluring grip, if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. I don't know what that means, so we're going to have to read that one. Whoo! Then we have the Banshee card. What the hell? Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullabies. Swallow a nail and you can expect bleeding from within. Card number 5. Fives are about change of direction. Okay. So the Banshee card is coming up because we have the 7 of Swords. That's whatever this is that you find out that's like deceitful, or like you're going to find something out that's alarming, right? It could be bad, right? Negative. It serves as a warning to you. Bad omens and wrath. Okay. Didn't I say earlier I felt like somebody could be cursed? Did I say that in this reading? I can't remember already. Felt like I had. So let's look what this means. A banshee is a fairy woman from Irish folklore who heralds the death of a family member by wailing, shrieking, or keening. Some believe banshees are the spirits of young women who have been brutally murdered. These spirits become banshees so that they can warn other women when faced with a similar threat. It is more common to hear that a banshee is a woman who is intensely grieving the passing of a loved one, and that she has become eternally lost in sadness. Nevertheless, a banshee's cry is a bad omen, and one should take caution when she appears. In a reading, a banshee's cry also means death, but this death is not physical. It's a symbolic one. You're facing an ending. Okay, so we already knew that. Endings and beginnings. We're walking away from something, passing the torch to something else. However, this will not be easy, and you will still mourn the loss. Said that already as well. Like, some of these cards seem a lot more serious than they actually are, okay? But I said that. Like, the torch is being passed, or, you're facing a new level of something, and it's not going to be easy. It will take some time. It's going to take energy and take organization. This ending is long overdue, and the powers that be can no longer wait for you to let go. The choice to end your situation may no longer be your choice. You've rejected change, but you can't avoid it. You're holding on to something that no longer benefits you, perhaps a job that you hate, a relationship that drains you, a place where you do not feel safe. Know that it is time to let go. It is important to remember that every ending also brings new beginnings. Moving on makes space for new energy to come into our lives. Don't get caught in the mourning process for longer than is necessary. It can be easy to mourn the loss, but this prevents you from seeing the doors that open up for you. This kind of just like wrapped up everything that we already said, okay? And fives are about change. Change is coming. That's what this is talking about. 5, 5. Look, it fell right on top of each other. Amazing. You also might want to go look up angel number 1221. Look that up as well. And then we have seduction, number 35. Somebody could be 35 years old. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8s are about messages and mastery, getting really good at something. But it's also about walking away. And just like the Banshee card was talking about, walking away simply means walking towards something new. Okay? So let's look at number 35. Okay. So it's passion and manipulation. Now, we did talk about passion a lot. So let's see this. Sex is the ultimate in desire and temptation. It is not the act of sex that betrays our resolve. It is the delicious journey of passion and pleasure that leads to it. It is the rush of excitement we feel when another can sense our darkest desires and bring them to the surface. It is the loss of control, the desire to at once find freedom and submission. The act of seduction is powerful. It is birthed in passion and sensuality. But beware, seduction is rarely as it seems. It can also be an act of manipulation. It is the rose that promises you much only to leave you pierced by its thorns. Beware of the sweet song of seduction when it comes into your spread. Are a few moments of pleasure worth a lifetime of regret? This card reminds you of the consequences found on the road of temptation. Are you allowing others to manipulate you with grand schemes that are too good to be true? So pay attention to that. Not you're looking for these solutions, make sure that you're not buying into somebody else's charm, or that you're just because it's new and exciting doesn't necessarily always mean that it is the solution. Okay. Get a second or third opinion. I mean, that's what wise leaders actually do. They get advice from all of those around us, right? It is time to break temptation's hold. It feels good to feel moments of love, acceptance, perhaps abundance or fun, but be mindful of the cost of such moments. These experiences are free. You do not have to sacrifice your morals, values, or integrity to make another person happy. If someone asks you to do something that feels wrong, know that it probably is. Trust your intuition and follow your heart when temptation comes knocking. So this totally talks about, using your gut, using your intuition. If it feels bad, if you question it, there's a reason you're questioning it. Pay attention to that. We're in a time right now where people need to really start, paying attention to the questions that they ask themselves, and the decisions that they make. So trust your gut for sure. And if you can't trust yourself, get a second and third opinion, and then make the decision from that moment. But don't take something at face value and just think that it's going to be okay. So that's where I'm going to leave you. I love this reading. I feel like you guys know what you're looking at. And if you do, if this brings insight, clarity, and answers, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Contact me if you need a personal reading. Otherwise, I always enjoy sharing this time and energy with you. I look forward to reading for you in the future. As you know, it's together we grow. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.